Were you disappointed in South Africa in some ways?
No. I mean, our people exercise their right to protest, which is enshrined in our constitution, and we must applaud that. For the most part, the protests, the marches were quite peaceful. Only a very few incidents. It could have been much worse. And I was very pleased that we were able to hold extensive consultation with a number of people. And we brought to bear the need for peace, need for orderliness, and that's exactly what we had.
Anything worried you?
No, I was not worried. I was actually quite relaxed. Yeah, thank you so much. Good to see you.
Have a good day.
Welcome to King Said So, Africa's one land, one language, one currency, one army on King Said So. Africans can unite. Your Pan-Africanist podcast. Enjoy.
Abshen ma Africa. Amkela ka channel ya mina Irintano Hosi. Today I want to speak about Cyril Ramaphosa. I'm worried that the man says, no, I was actually relaxed. You're too relaxed, Cyril Ramaphosa. There is a war that is coming your direction. The war that you waged when you send Jacob Gedlekhegisa, Zuma, to prison. That war is coming. Whether you see it or not, whether you meet with Ndabandawa or not, they are planning something for you. There's something that I'm confused with. I was actually speaking to one of the political leaders last night, and he said something that I'm confused. I'm gonna share it with you guys, and I hope you guys can clarify that for me. I also want to speak in this video of the visit to India. Jacob Zuma visiting his old Gupta friends and family, and what that actually means. Okay, actually, let me just touch on that just a little bit, because the MK political party has got a lot of explaining to do. Because remember, when Floyd went to Malawi, they used it as an excuse to say, this is one of the things that Floyd did. He put our party in disrepute. He went to go visit as fugitive, someone that fled from our country. Now, we can say the same is happening right now with Jacob Zuma. But Jacob Zuma has got what they call the Jacob Zuma presidential clause in the constitution of the MK political party. He's above that constitution. They cannot do anything to him. And remember, visiting a fugitive is not a crime. It's not a crime. It's only a crime when you aid, hide, or help that fugitive to escape the hand of law. And none of that has happened here, or at least it will be difficult to prove that any of that has happened. When I talk about Bushiri has every month South Africans going and visiting his church in Malawi. Every month. Putting a lot of money, flying. The airways of South Africa to Malawi has been the busiest ever since he went there. So you can imagine the traffic that is happening there. That is aiding. That is financial aiding someone to continue to live the life that he was living here in South Africa. But it's a debate for another day. So the MK party has to tell us now, where do they stand? Now, Unomvalo has got a difficult situation here, including the spokesperson. They need to come out and defend this move of the president. I think they're just going to say, nothing is wrong here. The president has done nothing. Went to India, went for some business, private things that he went there, not in the capacity as MK. It's going to be difficult for them to dribble around this. We are waiting to hear what nonsense they're going to be saying. But let me say this, ladies and gentlemen, because we were discussing this with a political leader that I cannot name here last night, to say, I called him, I said, listen, the March and March issue has got Jacob Zuma's tendencies, like his fingerprint is all over the crime scene. This is the intelligence type of things that Jacob Zuma does to destabilize the current GNU government. And the GNU government has not caught up to it. They have not caught up to it. Ndaba, I think he was just chasing the ball, doing his own thing, but it's working on Jacob Zuma's favor. The one that is in Jacob Zuma's pocket and hand is Jacinta. Now, Jacinta has announced that, guys, we are going to be marching every Thursday. Every Thursday. I don't know if we are abusing this thing of marching. I don't know. I don't know if we are abusing it. Every Thursday, it means after the local government election on the 4th of November, on the 5th of November, they will be marching, because they say they're going to be marching up until government removes all the foreigners. It's going to take time. They're going to announce another 6 months after that, and another 6 months after that. It's gonna take time. But after let's say they are successful, the thing that is going to happen is some foreigners are going to move, of course, to other provinces. We have told you guys this many times. Other foreigners will move to other quieter provinces. But the people who are from outside KwaZulu-Natal will be punished for other provinces not supporting March and March and Undabandaba. They will chase the Tongas, the Pedis, the Sotus, the Tswanas, everyone, even the Xhosas. They will be chased out of KwaZulu-Natal for not fighting foreigners in their province. They will go and look actively in the Department of Education. See how many teachers are working in KwaZulu-Natal who are not from KwaZulu-Natal, who are not Zulu, rather, let me put it that way. They're going to fight. Now, the reason I was saying this issue has got Jacob Zuma's fingerprint saint on it is because if you know how Jacob Zuma operates, this whole thing of Mabahambe, I'm going to put it on his table. Is it he's making sure that government does not operate normal? You're going to march every Thursday? When are the political parties going to campaign? And the political leader said, they're going to campaign over the weekend. I said, how are you going to campaign on the weekend after people have badmouthed you the whole week? Campaigning usually happens on weekends because politicians are busy, they are working during the week and everything. So now there's a situation where Abo Jacinta are going to go out in KwaZulu-Natal and say, hey, you guys, don't listen to Julius Malema, don't listen to ANC, don't listen to this, don't listen to this, and uplift the MK political party. Say the MK political party is the only party that listens to us, but we are not a political party, we are March and March, because they are still hiding it. There's going to come a time where they will not be able to hide it anymore. In fact, Jacinta does not hide it. She said, so what? If we are associated with MK, so what? I am a Zuma. Vele. She said, Vele, I am a Zuma. She's not hiding it, but they will admit it properly in one press conference one day. So after they've said that to people over the weekend, imagine the poor red berets coming over the weekend, coming to campaign for local elections for their councillor candidates. It's going to be very difficult. It's going to be very difficult. I was speaking to another political head, and he said to me, King, I think you are right. The ANC will be below 30% in the next local elections. And I said, I've told you, they are not going to see 30% in the local elections because they are failing to take charge of this thing. And this is what troubles me now. This is what troubles me, guys. Help me on this one. I have been one of those people that have said, when we look at Cyril Ramaphosa's history, that this man was handpicked to single-handedly unalive the ANC. You guys understand what I'm saying? I said, it cannot be. Cyril Ramaphosa was chosen to kill the ANC. That's what many people believe in the street, okay? But my problem is, are you willing to carry that mission out so much that you also are dying in the process? What is it that they have of you that you will continue to proceed to kill the ANC, to put the ANC in a coffin and bury it with you inside? What video clips do they have? What bank statements? What is it that they have for Cyril Ramaphosa in this time and age where our country is going through this crisis? He says, I am very relaxed. Guys, the president of South Africa is relaxed. Ghana is busy trying to take us to court because they believe some of their citizens lost assets here, business closed and everything. They say they're going to take South Africa to court. You know, they're busy building their case there. I don't think they will win, but you know, it's worth a try, I guess. The president says no. Were you disappointed, President? No, not disappointed, not at all. Were you worried? No. I was actually relaxed. There's so many incidents. He says they were mostly peaceful. He says it could have been worse. Guy, Cyril Ramaphosa, let me send this message to you and the ANC clear. Jacob Zuma is planning something. You and the GNU, you guys must know. Jacob Zuma is planning something. And that something is that it must not be business as usual for all the political parties that are not associated with much and much. MK political party will win KwaZulu-Natal. The MK people don't care. I saw on the comment sections and everything. They don't care if Jacob Zuma went to India to meet a fugitive. They don't care. They just don't care. They don't care about it. So what? You met Guptaz, so what? That's the type of attitude I have. The only people that care about Jacob Zuma's visit in India is people who want to see the MK distract. They want to see the MK fighting each other, Nomvalo taken out, all the drama that is happening in the MK brings joy to them. The MK people, they don't care. It is up to them if they're going to allow this visit to further, create a faction in the political party. It's going to be difficult because remember, what is going to happen is that once you create a precedent, you have to then continue with it. You have to continue with it. But like I said, the rules don't apply the same between you and Jacob Zuma. Jacob Zuma is above the law in the MK political party. Full stop. Full stop. You don't go and debate with whoever you want to debate. No one in the MK political party is going to be brave enough to ask for answers. I saw the former head of presidency wrote a post there, and I'm like, it's because you don't have a position in the MK right now. Those who've got positions in the MK, none of those who are in parliament, none of them, those who are in the high command, none of them are going to say anything. What are you going to say? Because that man is going there to go get you money. Where do you think you're going to get the money to campaign? Where do you think you're going to get the money to campaign? It's crazy. Guys, Jacob Zuma is smart, the old man looks innocent, always acting like he's forgetting his sentence, always using other people to do his dirty job and everything. But his moves are power moves. His moves are power moves. They made a mistake to send this man to jail. Oh my goodness. They made a mistake. Look at where we are now as a country, where we will be entertaining marches every Thursday. Every Thursday. No one is saying we are changing the education system. Nobody is saying any of those things. We need better education. I was saying to a friend of mine, I said, there are two departments. There's a department of education and a department of basic education. I said, there's these two departments. Which department would you send your child to? Go in the comment section and tell me. There's a department of education and there's a department of basic education. All of them catering for grade 1 to grade 12. Both of them catering from grade 1 to grade 12. But this one is called the Department of Education. And this one is called the Department of Basic Education. Which one would you choose? Go in the comment section. I'm not going to elaborate why am I saying why. If you've been watching King Said So, you know what's my views. Let me hear your views, especially here at the audience of Facebook. And let me hear what you guys have got to say. Where are you taking your child? At the Department of Education or at the Department of Basic Education? You choose. You choose on the comment section. Jacob Zuma is behind all of this drama in South Africa. Am I correct in saying that? Or am I giving the man too much credit? Yeah, it's possible that I'm just giving the man too much credit. He's behind this whole thing, man. I don't think he's behind Davandava. Davandava is some, the other people are behind him, but he's working for the advantage of Jacob Zuma. It's working in advantage for him. He's totally behind that drama that is happening there in March and March. Angazi uyangithola manje or uzongithola later. Guys, my goodness. Could I be right? Go in the comment section, guys. Tell me what you guys think. Guys, it's July right now. We want to go to Mapenteni Primary School and go and hand over the building material to build the toilets. We are very short in money. You guys are supporting all organizations except for this organization that wants to build toilets at the schools. But we are going to send the money that we have gathered so far, which is very little, to the school for building material. Please, ladies and gentlemen, send your 100 Rand, 50 Rand contribution, whatever that is it that you can send there. There's a school in the Eastern Cape that has no toilets. No toilets. We've spoken to the minister. She's now blue-ticking your boy King. And we are going ahead and trying to do our best. It's a little by little, we'll do something there and we will finish this mission. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's meet on the next one. But until we meet again, don't forget to pray. But after you pray, stand up, African child. Do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan-Africanism. I salute you.